comedy. What Peggy Olson is, or I guess it was, to the fictionalized golden age of advertising. And what the Olsen twins are to former child stars and current cunts. Please welcome to the stage the amazing Christi Olson!
How's it going? That's good. This is my first show in a really long time and I'm super nervous about it. I've lost a lot of weight recently. And don't clap, I mean, or believe it, but. But comedy is like the only job where you can have where losing weight is a bad thing. Like, if you lose weight, even if you're telling the same jokes, they're received as less funny. And it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but like, when's the last time you heard anything about Horatio Sands? You haven't. Lisa Lampanelli was booked on every single Comedy Central roast right up until the year she lost weight, has not been booked since. Roseanne was exiled to Macadamia Nut Island. Amy Schumer toned up so she could be in a movie and 2 people died. She did the right thing, she gained it all back. I think the one who got it was the worst was Drew Carey because he was like the star of a primetime sitcom and he was hosting Whose Line Is It Anyway, and now he's only allowed to host Price is Right. And that is like my worst nightmare because the only thing I hate more than novelty t-shirts is the troops. I have really sensitive skin. Like, I can't imagine how chapped my hands would be by Saturday after giving 85-year-old women consolation hand jobs all week long. Like, there's not enough Vince Stapler up in the world. But anytime that a woman celebrates her 100th birthday on the show, I just want to send him like a crate of Carmex because I know what that means. Like, I already know I'm becoming less funny since I lost weight. Like, now when I fall down the subway stairs, people just ask if I'm okay. Like, I don't even know what jokes I can tell. I used to have this joke about this game I played called Pac-Match Party, which is like a combination of Pac-Man and Tetris. And I was playing it for a while, and I reached the screen, and it said, "Achievement unlocked, you've eaten 100 birthday cakes. Do you want to tell your friends?" And I did not. Like, if I told my friends I ate 100 birthday cakes, no one would have thought I was talking about Pac-Man Tetris. But the joke doesn't really work anymore because I don't look like I ate 100 birthday cakes. I look like I ate like 12 birthday cakes. Like, there's still way too many birthday cakes, but it's not exactly an achievement. I actually lost weight because I got really sick, and I got so sick that I had to quit my job where I had been working as a phone sex operator. Like, this is what you get for $1.99 a minute. And it's a lot harder than it sounds because all of the guys who called either wanted underage girls or dinosaurs. Like, I don't mean dinosaurs like old people, I mean like the ancient reptile. Like, there was this one guy who called whose fantasy was to impale a woman on his dinosaur spike and fuck her with his tail until she died. And I thought he was probably alone in that until I Googled it. And on the first page of Google results, I found 2 separate dinosaur porn videos and an artistic rendering of Dino raping Wilma while Fred watched and jacked off in the hallway. I've never felt better about being in a good old-fashioned choking. But I actually almost quit the job after my first shift ever because one of the callers said that he had picked the profile because it reminded him of his 7-year-old daughter. And I was really upset, and I went to my boss and I was like, well, what do I do in that situation? And he said, you act 7. And so I did. The next time he called, I told him all about the coloring I did that day. How intellectually stimulating I found the last season of Dora the Explorer. And then I got to the sex stuff, I told him I was telling my mom when he was going to jail. And now I don't have a job, I've been trying to find things to do, and I was looking at like charities and things that I could volunteer at. But one of them, their slogan was, feed a girl, she'll feed everyone around her. And I don't think that's right. Like, kids are a renewable resource, but I don't think it's fair to single out the girls. I decided instead I'm just going to grow up my hair and donate it to Lots of Love, which is a great organization. So some kid's going to get a wig made of my hair while they're going through chemotherapy, and I'm going to get plausible deniability if that hair's found at a crime scene. I think the biggest change since I lost weight is that now when I get catcalled, sometimes they're white. But I was the recipient of the most direct pickup line of all time, which is, you stocky girls are great because you'll suck a dick all night long once you run out of 7-Eleven Slurpee. I was offended for a couple reasons. The first of which being it was Diet Coke and I got it at Subway. Secondly, I didn't like what it implied about my ability to multitask. All out of Slurpee, time to move on to penis. It's the same basic mechanics, I can do both at the same time. Personally, I don't mind giving blowjobs, but I think receiving oral sex is disgusting because all that saliva in your business is like a really fucked up sequel to Beethoven. But some of my friends told me that if you make a guy eat mango or pineapple before, it makes it taste better, but if he eats asparagus, it makes it taste worse. And I was wondering who did these taste tests. Like, how big was the control group and what did they eat on the day? It's a blowjob, not a wine tasting. Not looking for hints of apricot and notes of lavender. It's in your mouth for like 3 seconds. Just swallow it, take your money, and go home. But that pickup line wasn't actually the worst I've received. Recently, while I was leaving a yoga class, a man, who I'm not going to say his race, I will just say that it's 2015 and he was playing Kid Rock. But he got like halfway out of his car and just started waving frantically, then said, "Get in, I've got chicken wings." Which was devastating to me because it means that I still have a body type that suggests I will risk sexual assault for fried foods. But I was more upset because he didn't invite me to go get chicken wings. He told me he had them. So that means either he had bought chicken wings with the express purpose of luring a woman into his car, or they were just chicken wings that he couldn't finish. And the worst part was they were cold. That's a joke. I would never get into a strange man's car. Like, you have to know your limitations. Like, I was waiting for the streetcar, and it was like 3 in the morning, and it was a 15-minute wait, and my friend suggested that I hitchhike. But again, I know my limitations. I'm poor. I'm a woman. Most people think I'm native. I can't hitchhike because some of you didn't like that joke, and that's fine. Because you know who else didn't like that joke? These 1,200 missing Native women none of you are looking for. I think everyone's one unplanned pregnancy away from religious conversion. Like, I know some Christian women who, as soon as they realize that there's something with bones and eyes growing inside of them and shitting in their blood, like what God would allow that. Personally, I think I'd become a Christian if I got pregnant. Not because I need Jesus' love to get me through a difficult time, but because if there's something inside me scratching me with its creepy tiny baby nails, I need to know that it's going to hell after I abort it. The vagina is just really important to me, and kids ruin all of that. Like, I was dating this guy who was 6'7" and black, and every stereotype you can think of about those two things applied to him. Like, he played basketball. The first time I saw his penis, I just looked at it and I said, no. His penis was so big it had its own penis, and that penis was still too big to realistically fit inside of my vagina. It would have been like trying to get an elephant into a studio apartment. Like, it's not going to be comfortable with the elephant, but the apartment's coming out of that with structural damage.